Hello all, and a very, very warm welcome to our course. This is ECED&160, Curriculum Development. My name is Isabella Sebastiani. I will be your instructor for this course, and I am so stoked that you are here, that you are continuing your education, and that we have the opportunity to work, grow, and learn alongside together this quarter. So this is a completely online course. Our method for learning, learning management system per se is Canvas. So that being said, I'm going to do just a quick general walkthrough through Canvas, just in case you've never used it before, as well as just go over how I set up a course, because I know instructors set up courses differently. So this is our welcome page, our home page. So when you click on the course, this is the first page that you see. Let me actually view this as a student, or maybe, okay, yes. So as I said before, my name is Isabella Sebastiani. My office is in E122J in South Campus. Please, please, please come stop by. If you can't stop by, you can book an online meeting with me through this link. This link will change. I currently am a new instructor. Today's actually my first day, and it's Monday, and Tuesday courses start. So I don't have access to my email yet, but this link will change and will be updated once I do have access to my email. I just wanted to put that out there for now. And that's why my email address is TBD, to be determined, because I don't have access to my email currently. But I will get that ready for you as soon, or get that on here as soon as I have it ready. Office hours also to be determined. I'll send an announcement once I've settled into this role a little bit, updating office hours. But for most part, drop by whenever, between the hours of 8 and 3, Monday through Thursday, and then book an appointment with me whenever there's a time available to do that. I might get rid of this and put this video here, so we can ignore that for now. And then here's a little about me video as well. I'm originally from San Diego, California. I moved in Washington at Redmond in June of last year, June of 2023. And I have absolutely loved Washington and the nature here. I love taking advantage of the hikes that we have in the area, as well as any bodies of water. I have my master's in child and adolescent development, and I'm currently earning my doctorate at the American College of Education. What else about me? I have been a preschool aide, a preschool teacher, a preschool director. I've taught child development at the high school level and at the college level, both in California and in Washington. And like I said, I am new to Bates Tech. Today's my first day, and I'm recording this video on Monday. You'll see it on Tuesday. So yeah, hello and welcome. And then, yes, so where to start? I would suggest starting with our syllabus. Click here, and you can download it, or it'll open in line. Scroll through that, get a sense of kind of how this course is set up. It's 5 credits of theory. It's online. Okay, we don't meet. I need to delete that. I'm glad I'm going over this. So yeah, I will delete that. Our quarter dates are the 24th through December 6th. And the last day to withdraw from classes is November 20th. Again, I will update my email as soon as I have it. Our learning outcomes are to create curriculum which supports children's language, communication, cognitive, social, emotional, fine gross motor, and creative development. Use a variety of resources, including Washington State guidelines, program standards, and the NIAC developmentally appropriate practice principles to plan curriculum. Observe, document, and assess individual and group needs, interests, and skills for the purpose of curriculum planning and ongoing. Explain major early childhood curriculum theories and current trends, such as theme-based, emergent, inquiry-based, integrated, and project approach, and plan developmentally appropriate activities and schedules which promote child growth and learning. Our textbook for this course is an OER textbook. An OER means it is an open educational resource. That is what OER stands for. Essentially what that means to you is that it's free, it's online. You can access it via a PDF version, you can access it via a website, or if you would like to print it out, there's a print version that's available to you low cost, meaning I believe it's under $25. And then if you prefer Spanish, there is a Spanish website version of this, or a Spanish translation, so that you can read this textbook and then a language that you may be more comfortable with. We have our tentative schedule here. This is going to change. It's tentative for a reason. Like I said, I just started Monday and I have to post this on Tuesday. So things will change. I really, really appreciate you all being so flexible and give me a lot of grace during this period while I am trying to put together 5 courses in a day. Yes. And let's see, if you'd like to turn on Canvas notifications, there's a little how-to picture. So late work changes from instructor to instructor. In general, assignments have encouraged due dates, but they're not ultimately due until the last day of the quarter, meaning you can turn things in when it makes sense for you. So if an assignment says it's due on Monday, it'll say that in Canvas, it'll notify you when it's missing and things like that. But there will be no late work penalty or deduction for submitting an assignment, not by the encouraged due date. The ultimate due date is the last day of the quarter, because then I have a due date to turn in grades. And then the final project must be turned in by the due date. The final project is the only exception to that. I also highly value the process of feedback. So if you turn something in and earn a grade that's not your desired grade, I will provide feedback comments, and you can apply those feedback comments to the assignment and then resubmit that assignment to earn hopefully a more desirable grade for you and your own standards and goals. Everything else is pretty typical of Bates, pretty aligned. Oh, we have our AI, what's the word? A guide to AI, essentially, by AI policy, that's the word. So you may use AI. Examples of AI include like ChatGPT or Copilot, that's Microsoft Bing. So with that said, when you do use AI, I require a statement like this one here that says, I use ChatGPT, Copilot to complete this assignment. My search words were curriculum, standards in early childhood. I agreed with this part of whatever the AI said, but I adjusted my paragraph to include this. I added this paragraph because the AI text did not include a description of whatever. So essentially just telling me, what did you ask the AI to do? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What did you change? So like what's in your words and what's in the words of AI. And then we have our community standards, classroom conduct, library, disability, etiquette. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I encourage you to read through the syllabus. There is a little syllabus scavenger hunt. I think I've gone through most of what is in that scavenger hunt. I think my email might be the only thing that I'll have to update. Oh, I'll write a note to myself to do that. Okay, so how do I set up my course? My courses are set up by weeks. So we have a start here week. The start here is just where you start, right? And then we'll have week 1, week 2. Oh, that says July 8th. See, I'm seeing so many things I need to change. Perfect. So our start here, we have a link to the syllabus, a welcome letter, and then as well as our class learning pact. This learning pact is a fluid pact of community standards that we all agree to adhere to throughout our duration in this course, to make sure that this is a respectful, inclusive, and safe environment, hopefully for all. Then we have our textbook here with the links as well. A readiness survey, not graded, encouraged to do though. Our learning pact agreement, so you will read the learning pact and either agree to it or change it. So either add something to it or say, hey, I can't agree to this part. And if that were deleted, I could agree to this. And then we have our syllabus quiz. What should say syllabus scavenger hunt? I'll check on that. But it's a quiz on the syllabus. And for week 1, so this week we have our week 1 objectives and readings. So these are our general course objectives, our program outcomes, and then the objectives specific to week 1. We also have our readings, so I'll link the chapters that are to be read this week, as well as any videos. And then lecture, so just a little quote that you're asked to kind of reflect on, as well as our PowerPoint is linked here. And this PowerPoint, you're expected to take notes on the PowerPoint and submit that for the class participation number 1 assignment. So then after the objectives and the lecture, we have our first discussion. I want to know more about you. So what is your major, your career goal? What are 3 of your favorite things? And what is your experience with creating curriculum? So discussion responses are encouraged to be due on Friday, and then replies to 2 classmates are encouraged to be due on Monday. And then we have our first assignment, which is activity plan practice. So activity plan, lesson plan, interchangeable really. So you are invited to read an introduction to planning for preschoolers. There's also a Spanish version available. Then review the activity plan template. And then once you have created, gosh, my brain is so mush right now. So you'll review the activity plan template and choose an area to focus your activity plan on, because you will be doing a activity plan. And then once you're completed with that, you'll avoid the reflection section. And instead of the reflection section, you'll answer these questions. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please email me and I can explain that to you a little bit more. Like I said, my brain is just not functioning right now. So yeah, that is the activity plan. And then we have a rubric associated with the activity plan. And then we have knowledge check, making sure that you have Office 365 installed. So essentially you are invited to download Word, open up Word, create a document that says, I have access to Microsoft Word, and then submit that document just to make sure that we all have access to Word. And that's all for this week. Oh, no, it's not. My apologies. And then we have class participation, which is where you submit your notes from the PowerPoint/lecture that it can be found right here in the week 1 lecture. So you'll write notes and submit them there. So that is all for week 1. I hope everybody has an absolutely fantastic week and day. As always, please, please, please reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you just want to chat. I am here to support you in achieving your goals. So yeah, that's all for this video. I know it was a little long and a little hectic with a lot of things I need to change. They'll be changed eventually. And if you don't see them changed, send me a little reminder because I will probably forget to change a couple of things this quarter. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me. That's a little bit about our course. Yeah, that's all for now. And I hope everybody has a fantastic week.